And you're going to want to mark your calendars because an expo for seniors is coming to Halifax early next month. The Golden Living Seniors Expo is Saturday, May 3rd. It's a free event dedicated to supporting seniors, families, and caregivers. It will include vendors, services, and resources to help seniors live their best life. So joining us now to chat about this upcoming event is Cameron Labba, the owner of Golden Living, which provides senior lifestyle support, and Joni Snare, owner of Safe at Home Physiotherapy. Thank you both for coming in this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
It is our pleasure. So, Cameron, we met you. I went out with you and met one of your clients and the work that you do, and you decided to organize this expo. Why did you think this was an important thing to do?
Yeah, so part of our mission and my values with Golden Living is that we really educate the general public and the caregivers and care partners and families about the resources, services, and organizations out there to support their loved ones living at home.
So who are you hoping attends this expo?
So this is for caregivers, seniors, care partners, families that have maybe like a loved one that's 65, on that cuff of wants to age at home and really does want to explore options for services.
All right, and Joni, you're going to be you're one of the people participating in the expo.
Yeah, so I'll have a table there, and I have a company called Safe at Home Physiotherapy, and my mandate is to keep people safe and independent at home as long as possible. Most seniors want to live in their homes and enjoy their golden years as long as they can, and with some simple practical solutions that I provide going right into their homes, that really helps to keep them happy and healthy.
We're showing some images right now of seniors gathering information. I think that at every stage of life, there's a learning curve. When you become a new mother, there's so much to learn. When you become a senior, there must be so much to learn. Let's talk about some of the things, Joni, that you've brought in that can help seniors age at home safely and I guess happily.
Yeah, so what I do is just try to look at the people, what they want to do. So basically what makes them tick, and put together a program and help the caregivers do everything with them every day. So for example, if you have a aging loved one that's really having a hard time getting out of the chair, right? Yeah. Quad strength decrease as we age, and that's one of the biggest indicators of problems down the road. You can use a mobility device like the walker that I brought in, but you can also do simple things like the physics of getting up. If you get up like this, anybody who's pregnant knows, geez, that's really hard to do, right? Yeah. But if you lean forward, which a lot of seniors are scared of, especially if they've had a tumble or a near fall out of their chair. If you lean forward, geez, that's a lot easier. So those are like little tiny things that are like my little gems that help them do that. So their first exercise might just be leaning forward and backwards to get out of that fear, so that when they get up to go to the bathroom, it's not so hard.
Well, this is why I imagine an expo is a great venue for things like that, because you might come in and you might see the equipment at a store and you might think, okay, read the packaging, this is what I think would help me. But when you actually speak to people like Joni, you can understand how to use it, or tips and tricks that would be useful. We've got more items. What do we have in the front here? Are there some kind of weight?
So this is a mobile device that we use, just a bike. A lot of people can't have the space for a huge bike, so this folds up very easy. Heat, which anybody with arthritis loves, heat it up in the microwave. I have some ankle weights, a transfer belt for anybody who's really having a hard time, just so that you're not pulling and tugging on them. It's a safe way to help them move around with a little bit of support. And this balance disc, which you wouldn't think of standing a senior on that, but I have a 93-year-old that stands on it with some support to work on balance. A lot of people really lose their balance as they go, but there's lots of things you can do to keep the balance working and being able to react if you do almost fall.
So what you offer is not just the equipment, but also the programming and the skills transfer, so that people can actually figure out how to make their lives better by becoming stronger.
Yeah, and I also provide a walkthrough of their home to see what kind of equipment can be helped. So a strategically placed grab bar can be the difference between somebody falling every time they get up, or not being able to use the washroom, or avoid having something to drink so they don't have to go to the washroom, to being independent, being able to do that. Same thing with a bar beside their bed, so that they can get in under the bed safely. Yeah.
Well, Cameron, this must
All
be
of the
music
things.
to your ears because you deal with this kind of thing every single day.
Every
You
day.
see how that just changes in people's lives with equipment or with the right knowledge can actually be the difference between them being able to live at home and not live at home. Right?
100%. That's kind of the make or break, and collaborating with businesses, organizations like Save at Home, Joni, you know, other organizations. We work together to keep seniors in their home as long as possible, thriving, happy, independent, and also easing the minds of their caregivers and their families at home so they can go live their life too. And really, this is what this expo is about, is, you know, making sure that we're educating the public about the resources in our wonderful community, so that more seniors can live at home, we get to support them, and their families get to live their life.
Wonderful. Well, thank you both for coming in. It's taking place in Halifax. Really quickly before we go, Cameron, where is it happening?
So 70 Grand Haven Boulevard. It's off Washenville Drive across from Pure and Simple, if you kind of know where that is. It's free parking, free admission. We are encouraging people to kind of RSVP just to let us know, and that's on our website.
Okay.
But you can just come if you're around that day.
All right, well, we put the website on ours to make it easy for you to find. Mark your calendars. And yeah, it's going to be a great event. Thank you both for coming in.
We'll see you there.
Morning. All right, again, yeah, that information is all on our website if you want to check it out. It is at an event space.